Let's talk about eyes and energy. In traditional Chinese medicine, we learned that our pathways are channels in our bodies where the energy flows, and those are called meridians. Where the eyes are the biggest exit point of energy in your body. That's why when we do meditation, we close our eyes to retain the energy that we're building up through the meditation. 1 minute of reading takes 15 minutes to replenish. The mitochondrial activity in the eye cells is the highest in the body. Think about what we do in the majority of our time in first world countries. We're always looking up close. I'm looking up close when I'm creating this video right now. We're looking at screens, we're looking at books, our hobbies, our art, technicians, mechanic, etc., etc. Most of our work in first world countries is up close. And that's why the myopia rates in America are so high, around 60%. Even higher in Japan and other Asian countries, around 80%. In 2010, the worldwide incidence of myopia or nearsightedness was 27%. Well, here we are 15 years later, and the latest study shows that in teens and children, so 18 and under, 1/3 have myopia. So it's actually gone up amongst the future generation. So besides a decrease in vision, what else does this lead to? Well, if you losing energy, not just your eyes get tired, but you get tired. So when you lose energy, what do? You reach for external sources of energy, such as energy drinks and other stimulants, which has led to a whole other epidemic, which has its own effect on your health. So what can we do to prevent loss of energy in our eyes? One is this 20-20-20 rule. So it's a guideline that's optometrists that we teach, and that is that for every 20 minutes of near work, you take a 20-second break and look at least 20 feet away. If you're in a cubicle, then get out of the cubicle and look far away. If you can't do that, close your eyes, like I said. So that's one thing we can do. There's another video where I explained palming. Palming is a way to get more energy back into the eyes. A very simple way that comes from the Taoist method that is in my teachings. You can get outside. Okay, so there's a study done in Taiwan amongst children that they had a group of children who were to get outside every day for 2 hours, and because they're looking further away and they're getting the sunlight, their myopic rates dropped drastically amongst that group. Okay, so those are some things that you can do, but the cure for all this, the cure, because most of us, 60% of us in America have already suffered the consequences of this particular number one cause of reduced vision, is the 20/20 vision regimen.